Hey guys, welcome to the Afterwatch Party with
Stephanie and
Ryan, where you watch it and we review it.
you better get inside the Afterwatch Party.
The Girl on the Train. So this movie is about Emily Blunt's character. She's a divorcee and she becomes entangled in a missing persons investigation that promises to send shockwaves throughout her life.
Mm-hmm.
So, definitely a dark thriller for sure, and it keeps you on your toes
It
throughout
really
the entire
does.
film.
I just love the feel of it too because it opens up to her basically explaining what she does on the train, and she like sketches this family
just so
that she passes every day that she thinks is the perfect family.
Right.
And so she's like constantly drawing pictures of them and like trying to decide like what they are today. Like every day she changes it. She's like, oh, the wife is a insert random job here, and the husband does
Right.
this, that, and the other thing, and so she makes up little stories for them.
Girl on the Train is Emily Blunt.
And she is amazing.
She is amazing. So we both saw this film opening weekend. What is your overall rating, Steph?
I give this an 8.5 out of 10.
Out of 10.
I really liked it.
Okay.
What about you?
I feel like I'm in the same realm. I feel like I would give it maybe an 8 as well. So definitely up there, like not like amazing, but it definitely keeps you on your toes.
It was good, and also it really sucked me in the theaters. Like,
Absolutely.
you sit down, it starts, and like I just felt so submersed in the movie, and it went so quickly because of that. And then you get up and you're like, whoa, what happened? Like, what did I just watch?
Definitely agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So this movie stars Emily Blunt, Haley Bennett, who's becoming pretty big now. She's in a couple of different films. Rebecca Ferguson, Justin Theroux, Luke Evans, Laura Prepon, Allison Janney,
Love her.
Lisa Kudrow. So there's a good amount of big names that really balance this film out, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not super familiar with Haley Bennett, but I think she did a really good job playing Megan.
She did. And fun fact, Justin the entire time kept calling her not Jennifer Lawrence.
Of course you would call her not Jennifer Lawrence.
Because she's got similar...
Because she has an actual
eyes?
name, but he wants to nickname her with a long nickname.
Yeah, well, he just kept saying, that's not
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence. Is that Jennifer Lawrence? And I'm like, no, that's not Jennifer Lawrence. So then that's just what he kept
my
calling
God.
her. She was really good, though. I really enjoyed the job that she did in the movie. I didn't understand. This is one of those movies that it starts, like the story starts unfolding, and you're like, what do all these people have to do with each other?
Right, yeah.
Other than living semi-close to each other near a train track.
Yeah.
And then it just like, man, it really hits you in the end.
I didn't expect Emily Blunt to play a drunk character, like just a straight up alcoholic, because I didn't read the book, so I didn't know much about the movie, which I liked that I didn't know much about it. Going into
do you
it,
want to go back and read the book now that you've seen the movie, or are you like,
I mean, I kind of want to read the book because I've heard that it's better than the movie, but I probably
wanna, like,
won't read the
compare
book.
and contrast. Get it on Audible or something.
Fair enough. So one scene that really stuck out in my head, and which like probably should not have been funny, but was, and I probably thought it was like funnier because people actually laughed out loud about it. When when Emily Blunt's character Rachel, she puts down her ex-husband's baby like in the grass and then like runs away with
she like
with like her hand like behind her
awkwardly-
back, like she's like stumbling away. Like I mean,
It was so awkward looking. That's why it was so funny.
yes.
Because she like just slowly like I don't like a weird squat thing to lay this baby in the grass, and then just like seriously bolts away.
yeah. So it was only funny because of that, not because like she plays an alcoholic. So just to back myself up, it was only funny because it looked super awkward. And when she ran away, she looked like she was trying to like fly. So
I'm glad
It
they
was-
made it look that awkward though, because the relationship between her ex-husband's new wife and her is like very like there's so much tension there.
yeah, I mean,
So I feel like
there
it
always
was a
would be.
good awkward
Yeah, for sure.
because that would happen in real life. Like she wouldn't be like, "Here's your kid back." I feel like it would happen just like that. Like I'm just gonna put it right here. Like you can come get it.
I mean, I feel like she just so obviously like that was part of the decision by like the director or producer or whomever. So I feel like they could have done it more naturally, but maybe that's like something that they needed to do for some reason to make it so
Because it's
awkward.
very serious. The movie's very serious, and I feel like that lightened it up a little bit. Because
Yeah.
everybody in the movie theater did like kind of chuckle
Yeah,
at
same,
that, and
same here.
at that point, everybody definitely needed to chuckle.
I would agree with that because this whole tone of the film is super dark, which is what
It
we had
is.
expected.
It
It's
sucked
so- it's-
everything out of you watching it. It's so good, but
It does. It sort of has a Gone Girl vibe to it.
it definitely does.
So I was looking on here and a couple facts about the film. One thing that you had mentioned is in the film, Emily Blunt's character is infertile and she was actually pregnant during filming, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah, it's really strange. Like it's such like a cool, like not a coincidence. what am I
Super
looking for?
ironic.
Yeah, it's ironic that like her character, the reason why she's drunk all the
It's
time
because she can't get pregnant.
is because her and her husband separate because she can't have children, and she like totally beats herself up about it. Meanwhile, she's pregnant with I think it's her youngest daughter
Okay.
while they were filming this film, and that's why she's so layered up.
Yeah.
the entire
I was
time.
gonna say they did a good job at
They
not
did. I had
showing that for
No
sure.
clue until afterwards when I was reading an article and she mentioned that. And I was like, no way, that's nuts. And I even went back and looked at pictures from the movie, and I'm like, you can't tell at all. No way.
Well, that's always a good thing that we can't tell, just because like they do such a good job at covering that up. And then there were also a couple facts about the actresses who were supposed to be playing Megan. So Kate Mara and Margot Robbie were both up for the role of Megan, but I'm definitely glad Halle Bennett got it, just because she was such a genuine actor. Like I like all three actresses, but I feel like she was perfect for that role.
She really, really was. I mean, she nailed it. I can't wait to see her in more things. I'm looking at what she's got lined up, and she's already got 2 movies lined up for next year. And it looks like another one that's coming out this year. So I'm excited to see all of them just because I liked her in this movie and I want to see what
so
other
am I.
kinds of roles that she's going to be playing.
She was in the Magnificent Seven, which came out recently, and I was reading. It says that she read the book for the girl on the train while on set for the Magnificent Seven, but she was not yet attached to the role. So she was just interested in reading the book.
That's kind of crazy.
In general, yeah.
Funny
Yeah.
how things work out that way. So she gets totally wrapped up into these people's lives, and then it comes out that the nanny for that family goes missing? Oh, no, wait.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm getting them mixed up in my head.
Yeah, so
That's part of what makes it so twisty, is you're like, who is what is what?
Yeah, so
Let's
the
go.
nanny goes missing, And then Emily Blunt's character thinks she knows where she might be, slash who might have taken her, or what may have happened to her in general.
Oh, so far as of 2 days ago, it is just shy of 48 million. Opening weekend, 24.5 million, just about. That's pretty good.
I feel like it can easily make back what they spent.
It already
filming
has. Their budget was 45 mil,
Yeah.
and as of 2 days ago,
Oh,
they're right at 48
to
mil,
40
right
Yeah.
below.
Okay. I see you.
Which that's pretty good. I mean, that just came out a few weeks ago.
Like last weekend.
Yeah, so 10 days ago from the time that this was collected.
Right.
And it already made its money back and some. So I feel like
Not surprising
really
at all. Like,
because it's still going to be in the theaters for a while. Because this will definitely do well in the theaters for a while.
yeah, I feel like it can. I feel like it can stay in theaters until like right after Thanksgiving, and then it can be pulled, because then all of the other holiday movies are going to be coming in and
Yes,
like
and they should
taking over.
definitely try to get this on DVD before Christmas. Because I feel like that would be a great
It's
Christmas
true. I
gift.
mean, sometimes like they have rushed films like that, so that's
I hope this
very
is
possible.
one of those, because, like, if some of my family members don't see this movie before then, I might buy some copies if it's available.
Do it.
Christmas gifts, because it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I definitely watch it again.
Yeah, so
I
would
think
I.
I'm definitely going to get myself a copy when it comes out. Because
Absolutely.
it's one of those movies that, like, you watch when it's getting to be this fall-type weather and everything's getting darker and the days are getting darker and longer. I feel like I like movies that, like, are more dark and twisty this time of the year. Versus, like, if this came out in spring or summer, I don't think it would do as well. Like, definitely a good time of year for this kind of movie.
I feel that. Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's a well-received film so far, so it can only grow from here.
Let's see. The IMDb rating is 6.7. I'm curious.
Out of 10.
Out of 10. Let me check Rotten Tomatoes, because I'm always curious. I don't really think it's super reliable, though.
Maybe in the 70s.
Let's see. Oh, it got a 44.
On Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, so that is
Wow.
the critic ratings, and then the audience score is 56. See, I never feel like Rotten Tomatoes is as accurate for me. Like, when I look at movies that I loved, Rotten Tomatoes always says, oh, this did so poorly. And
I totally expected it to be in the high 70s.
me too, at least, because it wasn't a perfect film, but it was definitely really good and very submersive. Like, I'm very shocked that it is so poor. Not even a 50. I mean, a 44. That's pretty low. That's failing. So, as far as they're concerned, like, this was a flop. And it wasn't very good.
Gotta disagree with that for sure.
I do too. Yeah, I'm looking at the reviews from the critics that have reviewed this, and I don't agree with these. I don't. Though, you have to think with critics like this, were they watching other stuff before they went to this movie and it didn't stack up to what else they were watching? I feel like this is definitely one of those things where it's like, are you projecting onto this movie? Because it was really good.
Maybe they really analyze it, and it's just that. I don't know.
I'm curious to see then.
There's definitely some tough critics out there.
There definitely are. I'm curious to see if I go see it in theaters again, which is possible because my sister might want to go see it. I might try to look at it more critically, but I thought it was really good.
So, The Girl on the Train, I would definitely recommend it. I give it a high 77%-ish if I were to submit on Rotten Tomatoes. What about you?
I think I'd give it like an 85. I really liked it. My kind of movie.
And you definitely recommend that to viewers?
I definitely do. If you like a good twisty fall type movie, I suggest you go see it because it really delivered.
So guys, that's all that we have for this episode of the After Watch Party. Thank you so much for listening.
Yes, thank you all so much.
And remember, the After Watch Party never sleeps.
Don't forget to check out our website at theafterwatchparty.com to see what we put inside your goodie bags this week.
See you at the next After Watch Party.